Welcome back, everybody. Wednesday morning show off and rolling. Travis Johansson, USD head football coach, will join us in about a half hour. Get ready for the Coyotes matchup with the Bison. We're talking plenty of baseball here on the show so far with the final week of the regular season. North Dakota State baseball making some headlines recruiting-wise. We introduced you to Hudson Dinger this summer, West Fargo Cheyenne standout who verbally committed to NDSU, and Tyler Oaks. They got another out of the state. Dickinson is a great baseball city, and the Bison have tapped into that for its latest verbal commitment. Kudrna announced his commitment late last week, and he joins us this morning on the show. First off, we were joking off air. How many times have you heard your name pronounced differently? Can you have a guess on that?
I would say like every day that somebody like every day probably. No matter where I go, it's just yeah.
Well, as a play-by-play guy, it's my job to make sure we get it right. So we efforted that, make sure we did that. So congrats. I want to start just with Dickinson baseball. How proud of a city is it with its baseball? You've grown up with it. Tell me about that and why baseball's so big there.
I mean, it used to be a really big thing, like back a long time ago, like when you had like the Frenzels, like
Yep.
Cole Frenzel. He went to Arizona, got drafted by the Mets organization, and then yeah, it's just been strong ever since. We've had strong program every year. I mean, usually we're like one of the top teams in the West every year. But the past few years we haven't been super good, but haven't made the state tournament. But I mean, it's just always solid numbers, and we always get a good turnout every year. And it's we work hard. I mean, we don't have like obviously West Fargo got that new $5 million facility. We just got a little tiny garage that has two cages and a mound in it. But I mean, it works, and it's what we got to do to put the work in.
When did Division One baseball become a reality for you?
Just kind of recently. I mean, just kind of going over all my options, and then I feel like I got a good chance at NDSU, and that's kind of what I'm looking for is to get that opportunity right away. Obviously, got to prove myself and stuff like that, but I just want that opportunity right away. Compared to you go like to a bigger school or something, you might just kind of get like Oaks told me like you might get pushed to the curb a little bit because they got these big guys that are coming in for them.
I'm looking at, tell me if this is accurate, 6'3", 180. Is that accurate? You're bigger than that now.
Yeah, just like right on that. Yeah.
That's pretty good for pitcher. So was that always the position? Did you like another one, or was that I like to be the guy on the mound?
I do like pitching. I've pitched ever since like our little league days, like 9, 10, 11, 12-year-olds. And then I used to play shortstop back then, but then I got moved to outfield just because I'm good at tracking balls now and all that. So like in the high school and summer season, I play center field whenever I don't pitch, and then I usually bat second or third. And then yeah, I still like hitting and playing outfield, but I think best chances on the mound.
We talked with Hudson about this, Kyler, about getting your name out there. It's easier now with video and social media, but I'm assuming you've had to travel quite a bit. Can you describe that of the journey of the last couple of years of getting your name known to college scouts?
Yeah, so like I said, last fall, I did Dakota Selects, and that's like with Alex Sumner and all them. That's what kind of got me started. We went to tournament in Iowa, Kansas City, and then we actually went to like the prospect camp at NDSU, and that's how I first got in touch with NDSU. And yeah, and then I played with GRB North Star this past fall down in they're from Minnesota. We were just in Milwaukee. We just got back, flew there. They actually won the tournament, and then we were
Nice.
down in Iowa. So yeah, and then I was also invited to the prep baseball's future games down in Atlanta this past year. So that was a really cool experience. You got like I think it was like over 400 Division One scouts there, and it's just the best uncommitted kids in the country there. So really good competition, but I mean that's what you got to do these days to get your name out there.
So at an event like that, how nerve-wracking knowing you're basically out there trying to sell yourself for a few days?
Yeah, it was. I looked up and I just saw there's all the scouts back there sitting behind home plate, and you just gotta be yourself out there. You kind of gotta block that out, take a deep breath, and at that point you gotta be like perfect. I remember I threw one right down the middle and it got crushed for a double, but that was the only bad pitch I made. But you gotta live on the corners when you're playing some good competition.
So with that, how easy is that to shake off when the guy does that, knowing, okay, well, this guy's pretty good as well. There's a reason why he's here.
Yeah, I think you just gotta move on and just accept that it happened. It's I pitched against Florida and Georgia, like they were combined those two teams. I mean, that's like two of the best baseball
Yes.
states right there. So I didn't really expect it to go well, but it actually did go really well. And I mean, you just got to battle every pitch.
Take us through then when NDSU got interested and what that conversation was like.
Oh yeah, I did really well at the prospect camp, and he reached out to me, said he'd love to have me. Obviously 6'3", 180. That's a pretty projectable frame. That's what pretty much everyone tells me, and they said that's what they're looking forward to the most is getting me in the weight room and on a meal plan and buffing up a little bit. So I'm excited for that too, because I mean it's different when you get to college. They got set strength coaches for your set sport, and I got a chance to meet the strength coach that is with baseball, and I'm excited.
When you see their success as well, Kyler, obviously making the NCAA tournament, winning a game in the tournament, scaring the heck out of Arkansas, a couple other teams, Creighton as well. Does that do a big? I mean, are you paying attention to that? Saying, all right, they've got some guys, and granted, the guys that went in the portal, that means they're recruiting some pretty good dudes as well.
Yeah, exactly. It was fun to watch those games. I was watching them online on ESPN, and yeah, it was just super fun to watch, knowing that. I mean, that's the team from my state, and then now that I'm gonna get to play for them, I think it's gonna be super cool. They obviously they play LSU the past few years.
Yeah.
They're going to, I think he said they're going to Vandy this year, and he likes to get his SEC school, so that's a really good thing. Like for development wise, like he said, he wants to get you in front of like the pro scouts because that's where a lot of them live, are like those big schools. So they give you the opportunity there, and that's what I look forward to the most.
Yeah, going down a chance to play those teams. I mean, have you thought about that crossing your mind? Like, all right, there's a chance I could pitch against Vanderbilt in the not too distant
Yeah,
future.
it's crazy to think like I always watch the game, or like I watch the highlights on YouTube sometimes or something. It's like wow, I mean I could be there one day.
Describe for us here. We haven't seen you pitch. What's your out pitch? What's your favorite thing to throw? How hard you throwing right now?
So on a usually like this summer I was like upper 80s, like 86, 86, 88. I've hit 90 a few times, not like in game though, but my goal is to like consistently sit 90 next year. I think this off season is gonna be really big for that. But I like my changeup. I got really good life on my changeup. It drops a lot. I throw a sinker as well, kind of to I got natural sink to my ball. So
Okay,
my fastball like tails in on batters.
that
So it's
sounds nasty.
really good pitch up in the zone to righties. So and then curveball slider. I like throwing them all. It's fun to do.
Is there one that you've developed lately or had to work on to say I got to add this if I'm going to be a Division I pitcher? I got to add this.
Probably just refining my curveball a little bit more. I use I don't get like I get like it gets a lot of movement, but like late movement. So I get a lot of swing and miss on it because it drops so late,
Mm.
and batters or hitters read it as like it's like a fastball, and it just drops down right at the end. So I made a few grip changes. I'm always working on grips with every single one of my pitches just to see how I can get it better and just be more efficient with it.
Sounds nasty to me, man. I don't want any part of trying to hit it. I can tell you that. Have you given up the hitting days now with going to Division One? Can you still do that? Have you had that conversation with Coach Oakes?
Well, I'm just gonna be a pitcher probably. Definitely got a best chance. Like I hit over four. I think it was right over 400 in high school ball in the spring. But I mean, that's high school. You're only seeing like 75, 80 miles an hour. So once you get to D1, you're seeing 90, 95 and all that. So it's tough. But I still go hit every day at our facility, or most days, just to. I mean, it's good to stay like in shape. It helps you. It helps us just stay athletic and stuff like that.
What has the last couple days been like after you made this announcement?
So yesterday I was at my volleyball game, our high school team's volleyball game, and on the way out, I couldn't get out. I got like the local news reporter asking me questions,
It's
and then
awesome.
some parents that I know, and yeah, it's just super exciting that I get to share a story like that.
That's pretty cool. Have you had a chance to sit and just okay, what I've been working for now is going to become reality here pretty soon?
Yeah, it's a big relief to just know that I know where I'm going. Don't got to worry about that recruiting stuff anymore. But yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to get on campus and
Yeah, I was
ball
talking
ball.
with I was talking with Hudson about this, Kyler, and I'll ask you as well because you live it. Why have we seen the upturn? I think the indoor facility is a big reason in North Dakota baseball. You live it. Why are the guys getting are so? I mean, Kason Borkart we had on last week is going to go play at Oregon. Why are we getting such good players now?
I think it's just, I mean, a lot of people underlook North Dakota sports in general, I
Mm.
think. And I think baseball is one of them. You got every team has, I think, in North Dakota has like one really good guy. And then, I mean, anybody can kind of peak out. I mean, like stand out, I guess you could say. Like, you got to put the work in. It's a hard working sport. And if you want to get to the next level, you got to work really hard. And I think North Dakota has a lot of those guys that want to go on and play at the next level.
Did you have a chance to go celebrate after your commitment or not yet?
A little bit. Just kind of been taking it easy, relaxing a little bit, but we'll see.
All right, I have to ask before I let you go. As a pitcher, yesterday the big news out of baseball is the robot umpires are coming full time. You on board with that? You like that idea or no?
I like it. I like it. So I was down in Omaha before because our summer team went to Omaha for the Creighton Prep tournament, but before my cousin was there. But yeah, it's super cool to experience. It changes the game, but it also doesn't ruin it at the same time. Like people are saying, it
Yeah.
takes out the human aspect of it, but you only get 2 challenges, and if you fail those 2 challenges, then you're out of it. So it's only 2 pitches that could really affect a game, and you still have that human aspect of it. So I think it's good because I mean, based off this year, some umpires really missed a lot of calls. So I think it'll be a good thing. It'll be cool to experience.
You ever have one like that? Like, I can't believe you missed that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. High school zones could be either this big or this big.
I really appreciate the time this morning. Congratulations. I hope you get the downtime here because I know you've been on the road quite a bit. Have a great year, and we'll talk soon, okay?
Thank you for having me.
Kudrna joining us out of Dickinson, North Dakota, committing to play baseball for the Bison for the class of 2026. You saw we have plenty of highlights of him from his Dickinson team, and it's a great baseball community out there. His cousin Ben is currently in AAA with Omaha. That's the Royals top team, so there's some pitching bloodlines in that family. We appreciate his time this morning. We'll take our final break of this first hour. Come back, we'll wrap it up. Travis Johansson right around the corner. Get us ready for the Coyotes and the Bison. Sun peeking out. Hot Mike returns on this Wednesday morning right after this.